Hi everybody, Carl with Apt, and this is the LG 65SJ8500, part of their 2017 lineup of LED TVs. Now in this video we're going to go over some of the details on what makes this TV one worth checking out. I think we forget sometimes that LG doesn't just make OLED sets, they actually make decent LEDs too, so let's take a look. Now starting off with the design, this particular set is similar to all the other new TVs we've looked at as far as the bezel's concerned, meaning there really isn't one to speak of. It lets you focus on the picture and nothing else, which is a good thing. The other thing that I found to be a little surprising was that when you take the pedestal off to wall mount this, it's only 2.3 inches deep. And the reason that's a little surprising is because their top of the line OLED set, the G7P, is actually 2.7 inches deep when you fold the pedestal back to wall mount it. It's not that big of a deal, but you'll get a little more streamlined look when this one's up on the wall. If you're going to be putting this on a stand, you need to use the supplied pedestal, which has kind of this curved shape to it, and it detaches in the middle of the TV. It looks good, but there's no cable management system built into it, which is something that we see on a lot of the nicer higher end TVs that are coming out. It's not really a factor if you're wall mounting the set, but if it's sitting on a stand, you may be able to see some of the cables hanging down between the TV itself and the pedestal. From there, we'll move on to the back of the set. This one, like several of their others, is all white. That color choice for the back of a TV always seems a little strange to me, but in reality, you typically don't buy a TV to look at the back, which is where you'll find all your inputs. You actually get 4 HDMI inputs on this that are all HDCP 2.2 compliant, and input number 2 has an audio return channel. You're also going to get 3 USB inputs to go along with a composite input, hardwired Ethernet port, and a mini RS-232 input. There's also going to be an optical audio output, which, as I say in most of these TV videos, is important since you'll most likely want to hook this up to a surround sound system or, at the minimum, a sound bar. And that kind of leads us into the audio category. LG teams up with Harman Kardon to custom tune the speakers on this and several of their other sets. As far as TVs go, I would categorize these speakers as above average, but still not really good enough to go along with the picture, unfortunately. And that kind of leads us into our next and most important category, picture. This has all the good stuff, like active HDR with Dolby Vision, as well as HLG HDR, but that doesn't always translate to having the very, very best picture. I went back and forth on this. The regular 4K and the 4K HDR content that I watched looked good, but it looked a little washed out. I tried out different calibrations and different video settings and was able to get to a point where I was satisfied with different content, but I wasn't really blown away. Now, I'm not sure if this was more pronounced because I've been looking at OLED sets for the last couple of weeks or not, but the dark scenes just seemed more gray than they should be. There was also noticeable light bleed when I moved the cursor across the screen on a dark background. I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see it in the video here, but you can tell in person. Up conversion on 720 and 1080p content was decent, but I was hoping for a little more out of a TV that costs as much as this one does. It's not bad by any stretch, but I was really wanting it to be a little better. Motion was on par with other mid-level LED sets, and colors, aside from being a little washed out, looked pretty accurate to me. Where this and a lot of the other new LG TVs really shine, though, is their smart features. The new webOS 3.5 is terrific. It's really fast, extremely easy to operate, and this comes with a magic remote that helps in navigating through the TV's different functions. I actually thought this TV translated my voice commands better than the G7P we just tested. That may be just in my head, but it seemed like the microphone was picking up what I was saying better. I'm not really sure how that works, though. So overall, it's a nice 4K set for someone who really likes webOS and who doesn't want to spend more to get an OLED TV. It'll do well in a really bright room, and the design looks great when it's hanging on the wall. So have any of you guys seen this one in person? Let us know what you thought about it in the comments section. As always, we appreciate you checking out our videos, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on all the cool stuff we carry here at Apt.